the community's college, how do you envision bringing that mission to life?
Well, I think there's really two parts to that. One is being in the community and being part of that community. And then the second one's kind of obvious, but being part of the college, right? And so it's really taking the time to get to know the folks in the community and taking time to get to know the folks in the colleges. And spending time getting to know the differences in the three colleges and the communities that they serve. And then also being able to listen to members of the community when they speak about the colleges and really understand what that representation looks like and identifying both areas that we can improve or do better, but also bringing those celebrations back from the community and sharing them with the college.
Are you a morning person or a night owl, and does coffee play a role in your decision-making process? Should we anticipate late-night emails or early morning missives?
Well, no missives, period. But I find that each year I get a little less of a night owl and a little bit more of a morning person. And so actually, I am definitely probably more of a morning person. I like to get up. I like to be as active as I can. And while I don't drink coffee throughout the day anymore, I wouldn't start a day without it. We'll put it like that.
We do a lot of coffee runs around here.
Yeah.
Higher education is evolving rapidly at both the state and federal levels. How do you stay informed about these policy shifts, and how will you help EACC successfully navigate this changing landscape?
Yeah, it is. It's changing a lot, and in some of the areas that I think it's probably changed the most is in research. And so there's a body of research out there that when I started this business 25 years ago, we weren't really studying the results very much, and now we are. We have folks like Davis Jenkins at the Office of Community College Research, OCCR, at Columbia University, and they're really cranking great things out. So I think part of it's being plugged in at that national level with the AACC, American Association of Community College, the guided pathways work that they're doing in some of the other areas, and knowing some of those folks, but also knowing when that research is coming out, what it is, but also sharing it. You know, it's not enough for me to read it, but the leadership team needs to read it, and everybody at the college that wants to be involved in that information should. Also, I think from the state level, it's really important to be involved in the President's Council, to know and meet with other presidents, and also to be involved with your legislators. So knowing what's going on in legislation is really important so we can know about changes before they actually happen. We want to be proactive and not reactive. So I really see that as an important role of the Chancellor, both bringing the national models and the research back to the colleges, but also sharing it with the people of the colleges.
Great, thank you. And who has been an influential mentor or role model in your career, and what did you learn from them?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I think as those of us who are in education, we can all think back about a teacher that's impacted our life, and I could make a long list of them. Jean Quimby was my high school biology teacher, and she was great, and she inspired me. Andy Kramer was one of my undergraduate professors in anthropology, and he inspired me as well. And honestly, Larry Evers from Iowa State University is one of the leaders in community colleges, not just in Iowa. A lot of people don't realize it, but Larry's known all across the Midwest and even across the nation. But from a leadership standpoint, my chancellor or president at Tyler Junior College, Juan Mejia. And Juan really taught me just by watching what he does and how he treats people, and just understanding the efforts that people put forward and being willing to recognize that and thank them. And that was something that I admire from Juan. He's still my friend. I talked to him last night. He encouraged me today coming up here. And so I think everybody needs those role models. They're important. And we're just fortunate to be in education because we have so many that we can surround ourselves with.
That's wonderful. Now, this next question, you're not necessarily new to Iowa, but new
True.
to
True.
this part of the state. And are there any local bucket list experiences you're looking forward to trying?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I've seen the stadium down there. I'm forgetting the name of the group.
Woodman for
Yeah, the modern.
Bandits.
Yeah, the River Bandits. I've seen the stadium down there, and that looks like a lot of fun this summer, right? And I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I love to go see it live, right? To me, watching it on TV is like watching paint dry. Right? That comes from somebody who watches golf on TV, so I don't know about that. But to see a good baseball game live, that's a lot of fun. So I really like to get